The ultimate despair. That's not... We haven't heard that before. Anyway, hey, I'm the game hero.
Hey, I'm Ollie.
We dragged our last episode so much, so we're just gonna get right into this one. A group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind Shrednetti, so it's a group of people. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Oh look, Rocket.
No, right. We're still trapped.
No, I still remember that, but right now.
Anyway,
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place.
Use your key on the door.
Figuring out the rest of the story can come later.
So here's my question. How did you get down here? Yeah, you're right. Did she just like hide in the trash bag and Monokude didn't notice?
Yeah, she hid in her trash bag and fell down the trash chute.
Another thing that bugs me is Monokude doesn't incinerate his trash.
No, he does not.
That's well, which I guess is better for the environment. You should get rid of it something. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokude's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
indeed.
Of course I do. What, you think I put it back? It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. I keep it in my tits.
And it can open any door in the school, right? A lack thereof.
That's right.
She's not very busty.
She's not, which is why, like, I love her so much, and I can cosplay her, because I'm also not very busty. I could not cosplay Aoi.
I can't cosplay Makoto because I am 6'3".
This is true. You could cosplay Byakuya.
No.
No. You could cosplay Hero.
No.
Ha!
But when I first met him, I thought it was cool, and then he just started to annoy me.
Aw, really?
I still like him.
Oh, I love him.
He's like that hilarious kind of idiot. But like when you're trying to solve a murder, it's not.
Yeah.
You kind of just want him to shut the fuck up.
That's fair.
Like he's humorous at certain points. Like I thought the whole, like the couple times we spent with him was interesting.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not going. He was never someone I went out of my way to interact with because he annoyed me during trials.
Let's find out.
Kyoko took out the key with the Monokude designer, slid into the keyhole, and then click. Yes, it opens.
Freedom! And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. Kyoko opened the door and may escape from the garbage pit.
The garbage pit.
Finally, we were finally free. There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6.
Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death.
Wow, this game just has a way of making you hate certain words, doesn't it?
Ultimate.
After leaving the garbage pit, that reminds me of the way the class trial starts. And
Yeah.
Why I hate that. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel exchanged shaped like a chimney. There's a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We start climbing ladder, intend on reaching the surface. Wow, that shadow is perfectly placed.
Isn't she so pretty?
She is.
Just
she has
look at her
some
outfit.
Damn fine legs. I could have sworn she was wearing leggings though.
No.
Huh. But that is perfectly designed to cover her panties.
Yes.
Like it cuts off right where they would show.
Yeah. There's a reason Makoto went up the ladder first.
Oh, of course. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't see where it ended. She had some damn fine legs though. I just want to emphasize that.
Oh, yeah.
Climbed in the darkness. Passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. No idea we were so far down.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Not with that attitude. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it.
I love
In
this.
case you didn't know, that was Makoto.
Well, it's letting you know that he's the one talking.
I kind of knew he was the one talking by the way it says Makoto Naegi and the text is in white. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So, how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
So,
Ever since I can remember.
Which is about 5 minutes ago.
I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood.
A long line. Except for that one guy who was a headmaster. He's a disgrace to the family.
There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
Then, is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Are you the fucking secret police?
Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
By God, they are the secret police. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So, it reminds me of the Kingsmen,
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Yeah, it definitely reminds you of the Kingsmen. Like, with Harry, how he had the wall with all the newspaper clippings from like what the newspaper said every time he saved the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like and it was just like random stuff. Like one was the World Series, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Pride.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth.
Damn.
We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society.
Is that why your facial expression is always so neutral?
Yeah, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational.
It really isn't. Like on
But
some
it's
level.
our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
Like the reason the Kingsman was secret well at least made sense. But I'm just gonna keep comparing her to Kingsman now. I really want to watch Kingsman now. So that explains. Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the scoreline, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family. What is up with that mug? It has like the smallest finger hole, and then that freaking arrow design. Oh, it's an asterisk.
Mm-hmm. And yet,
It seems like the kind of mug that Chihiro would have, like an asterisk mug.
mm-hmm. I gave up some of that pride.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school.
Well, technically your dad is part of this, so just pretend you revealed yourself to your dad.
I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, is because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
In fact, I'm going to kill him. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
I just want to know why he left all those years ago.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face.
What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him.
Wow, he really is a disgrace to the family for becoming a headmaster.
And
Sever?
ditching his daughter. The last time I saw him. I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent.
Intelligent to become a headmaster of a school.
He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
I did not schedule that to update. That's something I hate about PS4. Just kind of decide something's going to update.
However,
But he had no interest in detective work.
Makes sense.
So he cut himself off from the family.
I was joking about him being a disgrace from the to the family, but I guess not.
Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away.
Wow. But that's I figured he like just left you with your mother, but no, he just fucking bailed.
Mm-hmm.
He went to my sorry.
He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, he left me behind.
Dick. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do.
I mean, if you were a kid and you went to a school like this instead, I imagine you'd thank him for letting you attend a school like this. But honestly, who knows? Maybe he left you so he could investigate Hope's Peak. Dun dun dun!
I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the last, so I wasn't able to see her expression, so I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
He can
However,
go
Fuck
fuck
him.
himself.
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Is it the fact that he abandoned you? Really?
so...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However,
This is a long-ass ladder. But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different.
But I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
This is the ladder that never ends. It goes on and on, my
So you don't get the
friends.
Snake Eater thing. That's a reference to Metal Gear Solid. But that...
They only saw me as the little girl. Sorry, Makoto, I'm tired. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father.
I'm going to feel so embarrassed if I sang the song from the raw Metal Gear Solid game.
That's how they see me even to this day.
I nearly sang Nuclear.
His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family.
I mean, I think you'll still be in his shadow in your family's eye, but good for you.
In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family, they're just calling out like that?
Nah, it's okay, Kyotagiri, I get it.
it.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more.
I get it. I've crossed ties with family before.
Me too. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Fuck no.
I only care by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing.
Cool.
Just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. After I don't know how long, we finally reached the top.
Beep boop ba 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 da ba ba beep boop ba da ba ba. Whee!
Makoto has the flattest of asses.
Oh yeah.
This looks like this is it.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're
that's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out.
which means we'll be right back on surveillance.
I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. Reach my right hand up and push up against the hatch. Hatch opened with ease, and so,
Beep boop bop. Welcome back home.
looks like we're back.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Fuck, I also talked about emotions.
I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Now we're back at Host Peak Academy. Yay! Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. Yeah, now the bear can just fucking toss you back in.
It's just...
You're just like,
Ah!
that would be... I would honestly want to watch the execution. No.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
So, do I just keep talking to you, or do we go back to our rooms? So, now what do we do? Dad didn't die, of course, but the mastermind finds out. I'm worried about you, too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried?
Yeah, of course. And technically we haven't broken any school regulations.
So then,
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, and it's not like we can run away.
I mean, technically I can just go to the second floor of the dorms. I just said that. She pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, you just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
because
Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
Mastermind is ensnared. Said something like that before. What does it mean?
Stuff. The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Muguro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right,
Why is it every time we open this game up I just start yawning?
Yeah, you have not yawned all day today, but the moment we started,
If we can talk
Stop
to
that.
Monokuma, we can confirm it. I think it's because my body registers that when I'm doing these voices, I should be tired, even though I'm not.
take deeper breaths, because it's partially due to lack of oxygen.
And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
I just naturally breathe heavier due to, I just get tongue out. Due to
like
doing a lot of band stuff.
I used to breathe heavier because of choir, but
Well, I was in marching band for a long time, and that required a lot of. That didn't just require breath; it required stamina. So I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. What's he gonna do? Kill me? Wait. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
indeed.
Monokuma should be at the gym.
Shall we go?
The second I started talking. Let's get going.
All right. Leave the area.
just knock on everyone's door. Hey, I'm alive! Hey, I'm alive!
Yeah.
Hey, I'm alive!
Yeah, I see that. Hey, I'm alive. You're not.
No. My god, not on the people that are dead. Just the people that are alive.
Shall we go?
We need to get to the gym. To Monokuma. Fuck everyone else. They don't need to know you're alive.
Ding dong, I'm alive. Ding dong, I'm alive. Who else was there?
Yeah.
And Toko.
Uh-huh.
Ding dong, I'm alive. His is right here, yeah. Ding dong, go fuck yourself.
That seems right.
Ignore the red door. I don't know what to say here. I mean, I feel... Wait, that's the name of my locker upstairs.
Fuck
Makoto.
you, no.
Makoto.
Makoto, I will slit your throat. Come on.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here?
I decided not to. Death is boring. That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are you really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What would you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance.
Kyoko?
Do whatever you feel you have to.
What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
no.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that it matters to you, right? He said it. I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right? That is the alternate universe we saw. Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Yeah, kinda like Byakuya.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
Oh, we've actually shut the bear up.
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would have thrown a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
Am I wrong?
Stop yawning.
I can't help it! Now here's the absolute truth.
Water.
I've been drinking tea. Makoto didn't kill Muguro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your own rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
What's this, a comedy routine to make such a bold claim without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
I mean...
What a prick you are! If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
However,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Fuck you. She says two middle fingers while she's talking. She's like,
Yeah,
and here
just-
we are with hope in our hearts.
Yeah, can we find a way to edit her, like from her T-pose, just to having two middle fingers up?
I will try my damnedest. And that's supposed to be enough. And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in this absence of evidence.
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. She looks straight into the camera like Jim.
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. Right, guys? They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Your ratings would drop exponentially.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Ooh.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat.
Ooh. We've pissed him off.
If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have
I'm
to
a
do.
poet, I just didn't know it, then I suggest you take my advice before you get head lice.
I was drinking water as she said that. I had to really bite my lips. I was pressing my lips so hard together and like cupping my mouth.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mokuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
I love the little, like, that's supposed to be like a dramatic final line. I love when they put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Like it always kind of ruins it. A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, it's like how they ruined Sakura's final words by making it
Half
switch.
and half, yeah.
It's so dumb. This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Bear's pissed. I love how silent he is. Ooh.
Interesting. Sorry, I thought he was gonna say it. He did the laugh. Very interesting indeed.
You're still making puns at this time? Barry?
I mean, yeah, that was the first bun. Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes! Now, what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
This is worse than all the times they've said despair throughout the entire game combined.
Yeah.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms.
Stop yourself.
Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
Kill yourself.
I can barely contain myself!
We can tell. Let's have one final grisly showdown!
I hate you. He agreed? Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
Fuck you.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
Stop. All the mysteries?
Time to figure out everything that there is to know. That's right, every last mystery that's powering around this school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
we get it. Then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
That one's a stretch.
it's true.
Not cool.
I get it. but
Qualify,
still.
qualify.
I'm
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
getting annoyed every time.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all.
I fucking hate.
If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll all face execution, right? Alright, now you don't do the line? Fuck you. I can barely contain my excitement.
No one wanted to say all these bear puns.
Well, before the line that he kept saying was, I can barely contain myself, which would have basically been the same thing. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? Fuck, I'm so excited. We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
I didn't know robots had penises, but his is sticking up.
Oh yeah, his flagpoles. When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
Honestly, can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Only Kyoko's voice. Ah!
Maybe you just can't do Kyoko. Kyoko just sounds bored all the time. So you just naturally get bored.
Do you remember the rule?
You just need to make her sound more excited.
When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held. Oh, that's not Kyoko. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
Makes
work.
me upset. I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement? You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations. You have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students.
Yeah, so you're controlled by one of them.
And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students!
What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why the fuck would he lie at this point, my dude?
Why'd he go all quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry.
Okay.
For
I'm
that,
done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you?
why so mad?
He seems emotionally unstable.
Yeah, I knew that from the beginning, so why is he mad now?
Leave me alone. Get out of here. I need to jerk it off.
Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go?
I don't even care anymore. You're not gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. Come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we gotta tell the others.
Yeah, okay. Poo to you too.
Boo! Like a goddamn machine gun. He's actually broken. Monkuma's unfair laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away.
Sandstorm.
Do 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 do. And just like that. Boo! 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 Just like that, we were out of the gym. Poo! Poo!
Poo.
Poo! Poo! I know that's gonna.
Poo.
I've been way too hard at stupid Darude Sandstorm Monokuma. Boo!
Okay, continue.
I can't believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. You see it off in the distance through the door. No, it's like quiet. Monokude Sandstorm. Oh shit.
Cat.
She was serenaded by my lovely tones.
She was.
Still have my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. I mean, I think most things are better than death, so yeah.
Yeah. I have a cat now.
I'm still laughing at Monokude Sandstorm. Oh, that's a highlight of the episode.
That'll be the title.
Once again, I was in Kyoko's dead. So how much is this? Like, $350?
700.
I think that's about how much my life is worth.
420. 420.69.
Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Damn right it is. Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
But still, I'm glad it worked out.
This is a cat.
I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
Honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said.
So when was it the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that. Okay, I'm done.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airways seems so unbelievable. Not really.
Indeed.
People have done it before.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
I can't let go of it. It's so funny.
in other words,
But think of it another... You good?
I had a hair on my tongue. I don't know how.
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
I don't actually know enough of Sandstorm to go further than that. That's the problem. They wanted to show the world.
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about no killing us directly. Not killing us directly, sorry, mic stand. But forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, we would have killed anybody.
in other words.
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
Correct.
Despair. To prove a point, most likely.
Hey, look, I can kill kids.
Hey, look at this! I can get some kids to kill each other. You wanna see it? Great!
Prove
$10 billion! The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
Yeah, we're the hope of the world. Yeah, the ultimate hope of the world. A gang leader. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair.
Yeah, thank God. We have the ultimate hope here. A gang leader and a serial killer.
Yeah! The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What? You want to prove that despair is better than hope? You know what? Ever since it's been revealed that this is like a big TV show, I can't help but imagine like confessionals every so often. Like from Total Drama, they just go into the booth and it's like, Kyoko was right. I knew she was right. And then there's one with Kyoko after. I can't believe I have to save Makoto's stupid ass again. I mean, he's useful during the trials, but he kind of just proves what I already knew. But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational.
Can we just put them into like one of the Total Drama booths during that?
It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise, the porta potties. That's what they were interviewed in. They were interviewed in porta potties.
No,
You
and
don't remember that?
No, I remember they were in porta potties, but in season 2 it was like a dressing room.
Oh, no,
And
we're going OG Total Drama, because that's the only one I liked.
I liked Total Drama action. World Tour was funny in the fact that it was a musical.
Oh my god, she's blipping.
It was like, I don't know if you
She's still blipping.
remember that from World Tour when they had a
I didn't
musical.
watch World Tour.
World Tour was funny. It had a musical number each episode.
I watched season 1 and 2, and then 2 was okay. Like, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't as good as 1 to me. And then after that, I was like, ew, I don't like these.
I don't think I finished action. I don't know who won it, honestly.
Did you finally put your tongue back in?
Yeah,
Good
she
girl.
did.
Alright. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their own reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet,
What if he... No, it just
That's
cuts... Wait. It just cuts to the confessional of Monokuma.
that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weaknesses.
What?
In other words.
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least.
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
This is so much important stuff, and all I can think of is Monokuma in the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I can't take my mind off it.
I'm like, this is fine, you'll just not figure anything out. This is cool.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be quiet now. That's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves. I mean, they're just kind of
That is
like...
precisely the reason.
We're kind of getting a recap right now.
Sort of. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Oh, right, Junko's dead.
No, right.
Remember that? I remember early on, like, I always talk about Junko dying. Like, I always just like joking about it.
I mean, yeah, she
Right.
really did get fucked.
I've never forgotten about Junko's death because that was the one that like hit me with like shock.
Yeah, because so many people love her. So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their property rules to get me.
Property rules?
Proper rules.
Is this
It's a
fucking Monopoly?
to get me killed. Just imagine Hope's Peak is actually like
It's
a board.
just a giant red hotel.
Oh my god, can someone make a Monopoly board that's just locations in Hope's Peak Academy?
What's the boardwalk? Is it the headmaster's office?
Oh, absolutely.
No. Is the gym the goddamn like low room?
Gym is free parking.
Gym is free parking. No, the tiles are and like the chance cards are executions.
Yeah. And the community chests are Monokuma gifts, like the Mono machine.
Right. See, now that actually sounds really awesome.
Someone do it. Go, do it right now.
Jumps off.
Pause this video. Make the Monopoly. Send it to me. Then you can watch the video. Then you can finish the video.
Hey, Jumps off limited. If you end up working with like we
Spike Chunks Off Limited.
Spike Jumps off limited. If you end up working with like Hasbro, I think that's who owns Monopoly right now.
Yeah.
To make this, we will say we don't want any of the credit for it. We just kind of want to be able to get the board.
Yeah. I don't want any credit for it. Just make sure you put all 16 students in there, and Monokuma, and then I'm good.
Yeah, I'm perfect. Yeah, like you don't have to send us a board. We'll get it. Just make
Or
it.
you could just do, like, the 6 most popular, or you could just do, like, the 6 that are left right now. You could just do whatever.
Yeah.
They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer.
Yeah. That's something. Whenever we like come up with the idea of this on the thing, we will always say you don't have to give us credit for it. We just kind of want it to be made because, like, I know there's this whole thing with the internet of like people will always be like, no, you didn't give them credit. We don't want the credit. We just want it to be made.
I just want it to be. I want to play Monopoly that is based on Danganronpa. Monopoly is my obsession, and Danganronpa is also my obsession. Those are the 2 games that I love more than anything. Please combine them. Thank you. Good night.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who was also not the killer.
Well, the chance card just. I had to get it in one more time. When that fact was exposed on live feed to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
But all that was a hunch, right? He was still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge. I had to adjust my
However-
glasses there.
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up.
So I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I wanted like wipe my glass off, but the cat's on my arm. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end,
In the end.
In the end,
it
though,
doesn't really
I couldn't prove
matter.
any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. I took over Celeste's job. Someone's gotta do it. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least.
I mean,
I won the bet.
win the race. Just win the race. Just win the race. Should have a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally can tell you were nervous. Oh, remind me never to play poker with you.
Yeah, no, for real.
You seem totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
It's okay, Makoto, you're just really empathetic. Anyway, we can't relax just yet.
Emphasis on the pathetic part.
Yeah. All we've done is earn another chance. Earn another chance to fight. We have to win
She
this
just
time.
broke out into a dance, like pulled out a cane. Hey!
That's what she does when she fucks up what she's trying to say.
She loses
Oh,
a bit of her
everything we've
detective
gone through.
nature every time she.
Nothing.
It's such a disgrace. She decides in that moment she can't be a detective. She becomes the ultimate tap dancer. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it will cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
hey,
But before we begin the final batter,
Now she's the ultimate baker.
Before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the
How,
others what's going on.
even knowing what she is, we were still able to make jokes about how she's the ultimate fucking everything. Kyoko Kirigiri, ultimate everything.
Ultimate infinity.
Ultimate everything bagel.
Ultimate everything bagel.
All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the masterminds.
Work
And
together
get-
with
And
everyone.
get some goddamn cream cheese.
I want some locks.
However,
Is that really possible?
anyway,
Right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere.
Okay, time for this.
Probably
Probably in the infirmary.
Maybe they're playing the Mono Mono machine.
You're right, let's check. Everyone's gonna be so fucking shocked. So I assume we have to go one by one to their doors.
Hey, fucks, I'm back.
So do I actually have to go one by one to the doors?
I don't remember.
Well, either way, I'm going to him last. Oh, wait, that's Sayaka. I thought it was Toko's for some reason.
No.
Toko's is this one.
Yeah.
Ding dong, I'm not dead. This is Toko's room. Is she inside?
Hey,
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
Can I check the map?
I don't know that it'll tell you. I think it's just supposed to be like,
You have to go find them?
yeah.
Well, I might as well check. I mean, oh, it won't let me check the upper floors.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so probably in the dining hall in that case.
Maybe. Or they're all gathered in Hina's room doing an intense workout together.
And just like that, we go back to the bad ending. Okay, well,
Everyone?
ding dong, I'm not dead.
Ding dong, I'm not dead.
Suddenly, we agreed with.
What the fuck are you doing?
He's been doing Darude so hard he malfunctioned. You again. Wow, Darude broke him. Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Abracadabra, 61 exclamation point.
Jeez, what the heck?
however,
I wonder what that was all about. What the fuck
It
is
wa-
up with him?
It was code. Quick, wake up Chihiro. Oh. I can't believe a sigh of relief.
I miss my boy.
I'm gonna assume.
is that
Toko smiled!
Look at him.
She's so happy to see me.
You guys!
Cute.
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Hey, fuck you too,
Hey, there
asshole.
was a smile in there. You could hear it, right?
I could hear it, but still. Like, it was definitely like.
He was a happy boy.
He was definitely happy to not see me dead, but he could have said it in a less yucky way.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
That's our babe.
This time it's fair.
That's our babe.
Everyone's there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. I love how happy Toko is. This is the
She's
first
so
time-
happy. I
This
love
is the
her.
first time I've ever seen her smile. At least not in like a creepy
In the creepy.
At least not in the.
way.
This is like the first genuine smile I've seen from her.
Mhm.
I started to tear up. Oh, we don't get a picture. I want a group hug. Wait, what's that smell?
What the
Oh, I was in the
heck?
trash. Shoot, no big deal.
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks.
It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Guys, don't ruin the moment.
Just give me a hug. Get away. Shoo, shoo.
Yeah, this is about right. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Wow, way to go with the they ruined that moment, honestly.
Yeah. All right. We'll see what everyone has to say about my stanky ass smells later. Oh wait, hold on.
I wish I could get back so I could be like, I want to go take a shower. What are you trying to do?
Byakuya now has Hero's hair.
No, it's a little offhand. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. You can't. I can't like lower the camera.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly.
That sucks. Well,
Nice.
Hina's gone. Dun dun dun.
Who's Hina? Don't know her. All I know is Domes.
Okay. We'll see you guys next time. On Blend.
Yeah. We're getting near the end, guys.
Yep.
Probably another 30 episodes to go.
I hope not.
Alright.
All right, give
kitty.
me this cat.
She was asleep. She was very
Goodbye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Say goodbye, Amaya.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Hang on.